Hi, this is Art Draw. Today we're going to draw Iron Man and we're going to give him a glitch effect. So we're going to draw the face in the center here. And then what we're going to do, we're going to use a black pen to do that. And then we're going to use like a red pen on the outer left side and a blue pen on all the right areas of that, and kind of give it that cool like glitch effect. We might even use a white paint pen as well, just to give it that cool effect. So in the center here, I'm just going to do a little dot. That's going to be the top of my head. So I'm going to draw Iron Man's helmet. This is the top. So from that point there, I'm going to draw a little curve around, okay? So the curve of his helmet sort of goes around. This is the center point. So I'm just going to draw a curve through that and down like that. It's got a nice sort of chunky head of Iron Man. The head is kind of facing this way, so I'm going to draw these little side bits first of all, like the top area of the head. Kind of comes down from this curve, quite sharply, I suppose, quite straight. So I'm just going to do a curve there. Sorry, a straight line with a slight curve there, and then a straight line with a slight curve there. Right, now I've got that point in, and I'm going to work out, sort of, he's got like ears that are like air vents. So I'm going to just draw out this side, and then same sort of thing this side, but not as much, so a little diagonal there. Then what I'm going to do is just come down a little bit on this side and then in, and this side I'm just going to kind of curve around a bit like that and in there. So it's just a bit of a less sort of sticking out than this side, okay? Right, as the head comes down to here, I'm going to try and work out where his jaw is. So I think his jaw is going to be about this point here. So we're just going to come in a little bit here, either side of those little ear bits. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sweep down this way. So it's quite a slight diagonal, a little curve in the chin there, and then bring it down to the center point. This side, similar thing, so come down, and then bring it in there. And then this point, we're just going to link it up with like a little curve, sort of straight curve, the chin of that helmet area, okay? Great, okay, I've got that outline now. So what I can do is just continue those lines, and it's great, this helmet, because there's loads of detail on it, so little sort of intricate pieces on it, so that's going to look really cool when we put these extra glitch effects on. So let's get in there, let's work out where his eyes are, I think. So it's got the like ear bits here, and the eyes are like looking round sort of this way. So I'm going to pop a little dot here and a little dot kind of here, right? And I'm going to get my pen and just work it out this way. So just work out a diagonal here. And I'm going to work out a little diagonal there. And that's like his brow, I suppose. So now I've got those little diagonals in. From those points, right here, it comes in even further. So it's going to draw a line in there and a line in there, okay? And just underneath this diagonal here, there's another diagonal. So a little line like that to the edge, near to the edge. Line in, then we're going to come out, bring it up, and then around like that. This side, similar sort of thing, so about there to there, we're going to draw a line. Then I'm going to put a little dot there, bring it down. Then we've got probably another one about here, and then a point there. So just going to join those lines up. Like that, okay? Right, so going up to the center, he's got it's almost like on the actual picture, it's like a red sort of part of his helmet here. So in the center, there's like almost like a little curve that sort of is about here. So I'm gonna just draw a curve, sort of broaches this part of the head. So it kind of comes over sort of like that. And now I've got that pin in, let's go back to here again. Now this diagonal, we've got another one going up to the top. So a diagonal there and a diagonal there. And these points just link with a line to this line that we've made, okay? There. Okay, next up, I'm gonna pop a dot here and a dot about there. And then I'm just gonna join these points up here, okay? So this horizontal line, draw it up almost like to the top part of his head. Now over here, as it curves in, there's a point I would say about here. So the same sort of thing, but about there on this side. And then we're just gonna get the pen, link those up, okay? Nice, okay. Within these points, right here, there's like a curve down from the top, down to about here. So just bring the pen like that. And then what we'll do, we'll just draw another little line in here. So line there. Another little line here, sort of as the opposite. And then this point kind of comes down from this point downwards, sort of from there, not quite the edge, and down like that. Then there's almost like a little arc that goes to this corner point. So I'm just gonna kind of just get that in like that. And then on this side, it kind of comes up. There's like a curve here. So let's curve it up there. And then it kind of goes from about this point, I would say, up to there. We can join a dot there, and we can join a dot there. This then continues sort of to the ear point. So I'd say about here, and very slightly about there. Got dots, yeah? Then we can just draw a line to that one. And then it's a line from this point here down to there. We then got this ear point, so all I need to do there is kind of just bring it along the back there, and this one along the back there. There's like a little vent area here, so as it comes out from just inside of this point, like there, and then bring your line in. So here we're just going to kind of just show a little sliver there, okay? And we've got this point, there's a little like curve in the metal there as well, okay? This point kind of flips down like that, and there's just a little hint of that on that side. Right, what I will do is just kind of draw in as on either side of the eyes, it kind of flicks up this way. So I'm just going to draw a little line out there, a little line out there. And then I feel like this line, I'm just going to sort of show a little hint of that as well. Cool, okay. Now, Iron Man's got this sort of taper from his cheekbones to his chin. So to show that, I am going to draw in a little curve about here. Like that, okay? Just above the chin. This then can go to the edges of the chin area. And this then curves all the way up to the cheekbone. So I'd say probably about here on this side, right? So I'm just going to draw an arc this way. So arc it up and out. And then the same thing here. We're going to go up from there to probably about, let's think, probably about here. Just get your pen, draw up to that line, nice arc, okay? Right, just on the chin area again, we've got the main chin there. Then we've got another little point here, so we're just going to draw another little curve there. And then we've got his main, like Iron Man mouth here, so this kind of comes up either side and then joins up in an arc like that, okay? This point down here, this sort of middle part, we're just going to draw two diagonals there, and then it kind of tapers upwards this way, sort of like that, and then we're going to just continue this mouth point just down a little bit, and then we're going to cap it off either side of that, okay? Now in here, there's a little bit of detail, so just want to make sure I get a bit of that in. I don't think I need to get it all in, but let's have a go, right? So in here, actually in this point, I'm going to continue sort of where this line is, going to just continue up there, come down, just join that up. And then here, same sort of things, so just going to continue up there, down, join it up and in like that. Then let's say there's another little line kind of caps it off, so I'm going to kind of from that point just come down here and up, and then here just come down and up. Right, I'm just slightly going to beef up the head a little bit, as I feel like there's a lot of detail in there, so just going to make sure we kind of beefed up the outer part of his head. And then maybe this mouth area we just beef up. There's quite a lot of detail in there, right? Okay. Just along the eye as well, I think that just needs slightly beefing up. If I look at the designs of Iron Man, it's sort of more beefy a bit. And then I think maybe just add a line either side of that. I think I'm fairly happy with this. I think the vents here are kind of a little bit darker, so I'm just going to sort of try and stay true there, and maybe just on the ear point, yeah, I'll just bring that in a bit. Okay, fairly happy with that, and you can do as much detail as you like. You don't have to do so much detail, but I think this is a good point now where we can start getting in there and getting onto the next part, which is the glitch effect. So first of all, let's go grab a nice red pen, nice Pro Marker red, and what we're going to do is we're going to hit all the areas to the left of the black lines we've made. So for example, this part here, we're going to hit this part with a nice red, okay? So I'm just going to go and complete this in. So all these bits, so like this bit for example, just going to hit that along here. Just going to go in and sort of work out all the bits sort of to the left are going to be this colour. So I'm going to go through and start just popping those colours in. When it comes to the head, sort of the curves around here, I'm going to go from the centre point, I'm going to bring my pen out and around sort of like this, and then come round the picture. So there's a nice sort of red band around on the left hand side. Bring it round to sort of the centre point of the chin and in like that. You see it starting to come together now. Sort of the lip area, that's kind of like this half that's in. Same here and here. And then it kind of, as it goes around, it kind of go underneath. Like that there, okay? If you mess up a little bit, don't worry too much. It's quite a forgiving process, so you can make it work really well. Let's have a look. So this side, that can be red. So half of that, a bit of that. It's going to be a really cool effect, and quite easy to do with 3 colours. I'm going to go into here, I'm going to sort of this top area here, I'm just going to try and work out, make sure I've not missed out too much. Maybe the underside of this, just under there, it's going to be that. Cool, okay. Going to beef that up a little bit in a few little areas, just make sure I've got that nice red effect sort of popping through. Okay, now I've got that bit in, let's go grab ourselves a nice vibrant blue. This is very much like a cyan kind of blue for the effect. I'm going to do it on the opposite side now. So basically, on this side, I'm going to go around the edges this way with this nice zingy effect. It's a nice zingy colour. Make sure it's really quite a bold colour. And then work out all the areas like on the other side that we haven't done. And you can go straight through those red bits. It's really fine if you do that. And this glitch effect really starts to come together now. As you can see, occasionally there is a bit of overlap. That's absolutely fine, it just all adds to the cool effect that we've got here. Gives it that kind of glitchy 3D effect, which is really cool. So we come along there, on the underneath I'm going to go under there. My pen there. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think there's just a bit of red I want to add just under here, just to give it a little bit of vibrancy just under there. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Okay. Right, now I've got those bits in, what I'm going to do is continue with the glitch effect and just add a little bit more to make it, just a little bit more exciting. So what I'm going to do is add some sort of a few horizontal lines. So just going to go flick out. I mean, you can use a ruler for this, but it's quite fun to just sort of get out there with a few straight lines. It just starts adding to the sort of effect. Adds a bit of sort of motion to our picture as well. It'd be quite cool to get in the eyes there, around here, just a few little sort of almost like speed moves. Just quite cool for a character like Iron Man, right? Get a few in there. I think that's quite nice. Maybe just another one in there. Cool, okay. Let's now look at doing it for the red. So let's do the same thing but on the opposite side. So we're going to come out this way. Again, you can use a ruler if you like. It's quite fun to sort of just populate some of this space. It's quite easy to get a bit carried away here, so I've got to be careful I don't enjoy it too much. And these lines can be really random, put them where you like. It's all really cool, like fun to do. Good little test. Right, okay, that's looking really good. One final thing, I'm gonna get myself a paint pen. And grab myself a paint pen, and what I'm going to do is just going to go over a few of these little lines, so we can go over a few little bits, so it's almost like it's glitching out and the white paper is kind of coming through. So for example, we could go sort of in this eye area or just down around here, maybe around here is quite good, sort of a nice bit there, and just go right over that with a bit of white pen. Kind of just makes the picture disappear, so that's quite fun to do. Just a few little glitchy areas in there, sort of makes it disappear, just adds to the cool effect. Really good, these little Posca pens. So I think maybe just one in here, like just do a large bit there. Don't need to do a lot. Just shake that a bit more, just add a bit more white to that. And then I think just make sure I've populated that really nicely here. Just a few, maybe there's another one we can put in sort of around here. That's quite nice. It's all coming right across here. Like cool little glitch effect like that. Maybe there's one in there. Maybe we could just get away with maybe another sort of in this area here. That goes right across. Like that, right? it, just get the paint to work around it. Nice. All right. Okay. There we go. That is the Iron Man with the glitch effect. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial and have a go yourself. Let me know how you get on, and we'll see you soon on Art Draw. Thanks for watching.